Hi guys, this is Yonatan Stern at Cherev Gidon, the Israeli Tactical Training Academy, right here in Huntsville, Pennsylvania. And we have a special guest here today. This is Ariel Remen. Ariel is the US representative of Orpaz Defense, an Israeli holster manufacturer. Their holsters are used by the Israeli Police and IDF Special Forces units. Ariel served in Sayeret Tzanchanim, which is an Israeli Special Forces paratroop unit. He also served in the Shin Bet, securing Israeli embassies in Europe. After that, he was El Al security, working as an air marshal on El Al flights. So we met Ariel at SHOT Show in Las Vegas in January, and he was nice enough to send us a whole bunch of these Orpaz holsters for our use here at the Academy. So this one that I'm using right here now with my Glock, this drop leg holster, this is one of these Orpaz holsters. We've been using them now, and so far they are really solid. They are very comfortable to use. They are easy and quick at the draw. I feel these are very solid holsters. I am very satisfied. So aside from them being the official holster of the Israeli Police and the Special Forces, they're also now the official holster of Cherev Gidon. So Ariel, why don't you tell us a little bit about these holsters, what makes them unique, what makes them special, and why these are great holsters for anyone who is serious about tactical use, about defense, and everyday carry.
Thank you, Yonatan. So let's go on to the holsters. So we have here our most common holster. This is made out of a nylon 6, of course it's made in Israel, and it has a thumb release and a paddle that goes 360. So the main feature here is the thumb release, and so basically in order to draw your gun you would press on it with the thumb and the gun comes out and back in, it clicks in. Another feature you have is the retention. If you wanted to have it more sturdy, you would close the retention one. On the other side here we have the paddle. The paddle can be switched to either a molly that we'll see later or a belt connection to that. So another nice thing about it is when you have the thumb release, it's almost impossible for some other than the guy who's carrying the gun to actually release the gun. So,
you know, I really like that. What I find unique about this holster is a lot of these other retention holsters, they have an index finger release, which is right here on this part of the holster, on the outer part. And that's not necessarily a bad feature per se. It is a pretty quick way to release the weapon, and it holds it pretty solidly, but the problem is potentially if someone is trying to take your weapon off you, they could just come on the outside and push that button and then just grab the pistol, and now they've disarmed you. And what's special about this one right here is you have the thumb release, which is on the back. So it's going to be very difficult for a bad guy to come and try to take that weapon off you because pretty much only the actual bearer of the firearm can really release it with that thumb release being so close to your body.
That's correct. So the gun is actually a barrier between this button that we have here to you releasing it. So if it's on you, you can see it here. There's a barrier. This only a guy coming from this side can actually do it. So let's go on to the next holster. And the next holster is a multi-purpose holster. So this is for a Glock 43. So the multi-purpose is in the waistband. So this is a clip that goes in the waistband, and it has 3 positions. This is the lowest position, so the gun will be the lowest in your pants. If you want the gun a bit higher, you would move this. You have 3 positions to move that. Another thing you'll have here is the retention screw, and you have a small window to know if the gun is cocked or not. The trigger of Glock always goes forward when the gun is cocked. On the other side, we have the out of the waistband. This is it could be either this is for a belt, and it could be a paddle as well. And also we have this also goes 360. if you want. Of course, this is made out of the same material, nylon 6, made in Israel.
Awesome.
Let's go to the Glock 1917 that we have, and all the similar guns we have. It's basically the same as the 43. The only thing different is we have a small window here, so if there's a bullet in the chamber, we can see it because there's a small gap here. So it's two indications if the gun is loaded: the trigger and the small window to do that, and also out of the waistband. So here we'll put the belt or the paddle. The next holster we have is a drop leg holster.
Now this is the same one that I'm wearing here.
Yeah, exactly. This is for the Sig-Sauer P320.
How many models of firearm does this accommodate?
We have the major brands right now. We have the Smith & Wesson, we have the Heckler & Koch, we have the 1911, we have the two Jerichos, polymer and steel, and we have, of course, the Sig-Sauer, and we're adding on, every few months we're adding on some more holsters with the same build, just fitting, different handguns.
So pretty much all of the most popular carry models in the United States.
Yes, exactly. So basically, this is the holster that we showed you first, and it's just on a drop leg harness. We have two things to tie it to your thigh, and then and you have a belt that goes onto your belt.
Awesome.
Okay, so I wanted to show you the next thing that we have is the molly attachment. Is the same holster, just with a molly. It goes on backpacks or bulletproof vests that have anything that has molly on it. As you can see, we put the Glock 19 in there. It's secure. To take it out, you use your thumb and it's out.
That is a great feature. I'm sure that a lot of security professionals who want to have their pistol attached to their bulletproof vest right above their magazines would find that extremely useful. And then let's talk about this right here. This is a really cool holster for magazines. This is a really solid one. It looks like it's the same kind of quality of the pistol holster. So why don't you tell us about this one?
So this is also the same quality, a nylon 6. It's a dual magazine holster that holds a double stack, and it has, of course, the paddle or the belt on it. So you can attach it. This has one screw, so you can move it around. It has a retention screw. This is what's good about the retention screw is one screw holds both magazines.
Well, Ariel, now that we've seen all of these amazing products, I'm really excited to actually try them out on the range. So let's go out there and give them a shot, live fire, see how they actually work.
Awesome.
Okay, we're here out on the range and we're going to try out these amazing Orpaz holsters.
Awesome.
Let's go. A different Orpaz holster, drawing from concealment. Відката! Wow, Ariel, that was amazing.
Yeah.
These are some really hardcore holsters. They are fun to shoot. They are high quality. They are really quick at the draw. I was very impressed as someone who is a firearms professional who works in this industry and has used a lot of holsters. I can say these are some of the best that I've ever encountered. The most important thing to me was how quick they were at the draw. Because when you're in a combat situation, every second counts, and if it takes you time to access your firearm, that can be an absolute disaster. And these are really rapid at the draw, and they're very solid. They're not shaky, they're not flimsy. So I'm really happy with these, and I'm happy that Cherev Gidon has adopted Orpaz as our official holster. So let me ask you this, for those out there watching this video, where can they find these? Where can you buy these holsters? And also, what is the price range for these, and how do they compare with other competitors?
Okay, so basically we can go to our site. It's www.orpazdefense.com. The price range are from about $20 to about $70, the drop leg holsters. So we have very competitive pricing on our holsters.
That's really not that bad if you
No.
compare them to some of the other brands out there. And if you want to come and get some hardcore Israeli tactical firearms training, not the kind of nonsense that they show on TV, the real deal, authentic Israeli firearms training taught by former IDF soldiers and professionals in the Israeli security industry, you can come on out to Cherev Gidon Israeli Tactical Training Academy. We're here in Honesdale, Pennsylvania, only 2 hours from New York City and an hour and a half from Bergen County, New Jersey. You can find us on the internet at www.cherevgidon.com. That is CHEREVGIDON.com. We'll be really happy to have you, and see you next time.
Thanks,
Ariel.
Thank you.